had the chefs take extra special care of it.
What would Ronald McDonald do? Ask yourself that question and avoid 10 things you should never do at McDonald's. Never order a shake.
Thickening agents and emulsifiers simulate the texture of ice cream. Tastes just like the real thing.
It may seem like absolute sacrilege to skip this delicious beverage on the McDonald's menu, but avoiding this frozen treat might actually be a very good idea. Why? Well, if you're a milkshake connoisseur, you'll surely be disappointed to learn that this popular drink is essentially lacking a key component: ice cream. That's right, perhaps the Hamburglar is to blame for this absent ingredient, but ice cream is straight up missing from this cold and creamy guilty pleasure. You may be asking yourself, if there's no ice cream, what in the world is in this shake? That would be a very fair question to ask. Turns out, the base of a shake at McDonald's is actually low-fat soft serve that cannot legally be referred to as ice cream in the USA. They take their faux ice cream liquid and combine it with the appropriate flavoring depending on what shake you've ordered. What kind of a milkshake lacks ice cream? Perhaps that's why this menu item is called a McDonald's shake and not a milkshake. Rumor has it they make it this way to maintain a universally creamy consistency, but we can never know the real reason why. What we do know is that McDonald's shakes are not what they appear to be. Never play in the playroom.
My playroom.
Like your Xbox and stuff?
McDonald's is an amazing place for kids of all ages. There are toys in the Happy Meals, and a clown is the mascot, making it a family-friendly place to dine in. They can also spend time playing in a glass-enclosed room decked out with plastic playground equipment while their frazzled adult counterparts catch up with friends or scroll on their phones. Seems like a great way to spend the afternoon when you're all out of the creative juices necessary to entertain the little ones, right? Wrong. This haven of play may actually end up giving you more than you bargained for, which may be why McDonald's play places continue to disappear. While the Happy Meals are sure to put smiles on your kids' faces, the nastiness lurking within the playroom walls may wreak havoc on their little immune systems, leading to some not-so-happy times later on. Lab tests have shown that fast food play places, like those found at McDonald's, regularly contain fecal matter, saliva, and a wide variety of bacteria and viruses that cause health problems, like gastrointestinal illnesses, staph infections, among many others. When you put a bunch of small kids in an enclosed area, there are bound to be some germs exchanged. But in places like McDonald's, the play surfaces aren't going to be cleaned as thoroughly or as regularly as they would be at an elementary school or a daycare center. If the playroom is an absolute must for your tiny tykes, at least make sure they thoroughly wash their hands when they're finished playing. And maybe don't skip bath time that evening. Don't order the fries if you're a vegan or vegetarian.
I reckon I'll have me some of the bacon.
All right, then, one large French fries.
Non-meat eaters can usually count on fast food French fries for a tasty meat and dairy-free snack option, but that meatless guarantee may not extend to the deep-fried potato offerings at your local McDonald's restaurant. Those salty and delicious shoestring French fries have been found in some countries to contain trace amounts of pork and beef fat. While McDonald's claims its signature fries are cooked in vegetarian oils, their kitchens aren't really set up to guarantee there's no cross-contamination between ingredients. It is quite possible for the oils and fats from bacon and burgers to find their way into the French fry deep fryer, and it turns out they often do. While this seems low risk for many, it is particularly concerning for those who want or need to avoid animal products for moral, dietary, and/or religious reasons. In some countries, McD's fries also contain beef flavoring. So if you are adamant about avoiding animal products in your diet, McDonald's French fries may not be your best bet. If you require a guaranteed plant-based meal but can't avoid the golden arches, it's best to ask your server for the best available option in your area. Don't use the touchscreens.
The average person touches their face 2,000 or 3,000 times a day.
Since the events of the past few years that rocked the planet, many of us have become more attuned to the risk of germs in public spaces than we ever were before. With masks in pockets and hand sanitizers in purses and bags, many spent part of 2020 wiping down groceries, being unable to sit inside our favorite fast food establishments, and homeschooling our children while working from home. As things have opened back up and life has returned mostly to normal, we find ourselves frequenting our local McDonald's restaurants again, and many of these spaces have been upgraded to include a standalone touchscreen ordering option. While this newfangled technology is pretty impressive, allowing the most introverted customers to avoid excruciating small talk at the traditional fast food counter, they may not be the best way to order your next Big Mac meal. That handy, illuminated touchscreen kiosk is touched by many fingers throughout the day, long before you get to place your order. And not all of those hands were freshly cleaned before selections were made. In fact, some recent testing has revealed that these touchscreen menus have contained fecal and gut bacteria most often found inside of unsanitized hospitals. Yuck! Not the kind of thing you want all over your hands before enjoying a handheld meal and finger-licking fries. A word to the wise: exercise those extroversion muscles, talk to a real person, and order at the counter. If you absolutely must use a touchscreen, make sure to clean your hands before and after. Never order a salad.
What in the hell is in this salad?
Listen, if you found yourself at a McDonald's restaurant, you've more than likely ended up there for a reason. Perhaps that reason is sheer convenience. Maybe there was nothing else open, or no other restaurants nearby. Chances are you have landed at a McDonald's because you are hungry and you need something to eat that is both fast and delicious. If you're trying to stick to a healthy eating regimen, that's all well and good, but you'll be doing yourself a disservice if you order a salad at McDonald's. First of all, they aren't very good. The ingredients are lackluster, the vegetables aren't super fresh, and the offerings are limited. They also aren't as good for you as you might think. If you take the time to count the calories in the salad dressings and the crispy chicken strips, you might as well have ordered that Big Mac you really wanted in the first place. There's a time and a place for everything, and salads are often a fantastic choice when looking to enjoy a meal on the lighter side of life. But a meal at McDonald's is not the place or the time to eat a bowl of lettuce. Instead, go with a classic McDonald's meal of burgers or McNuggets, something they're known and loved for, and save that salad bowl for another time. You'll be very glad you did. Don't take forever to order.
What took you so long?
Oh, I got into some deep water.
McDonald's is a fast food restaurant, and that's one of the things people love most about it. It's fast. It's also easy to be prepared ahead of time and know exactly what you want to avoid hemming and hawing at the counter, while an angry line of hungry customers forms behind you. This is especially important during peak times, around the lunch hour and the dinner rush. Knowing what you want and being ready to order before you get to the counter will make your experience and the experience of people around you so much better. McDonald's even has an app that can be used to place orders in advance and receive reward codes, leading to a seamless and quick ordering process that works for everyone. You can apply coupons, rack up points, and save money on your favorite McDonald's meals, all while keeping the lines shorter and the staff and patrons happier. Not sure what you want to order? Don't worry, that happens to the best of us. Just stay out of the line until you know what you want and help keep your favorite fast food place as fast as it can be. Never order eggs that aren't the Egg McMuffin.
I can eat 50 eggs.
The egg on the McDonald's Egg McMuffin is a 100% real, fresh cracked egg laid atop an English muffin with cheese and a breakfast meat of your choosing. It's a fantastic way to curb that morning hunger and start the day off right. When you order this classic breakfast sandwich, you can rest easy knowing there's nothing artificial about that delicious little egg patty. While the authenticity of the egg in the Egg McMuffin is indisputable, this isn't true for any other egg product at McDonald's restaurants. Eggs that are considered too small for the Egg McMuffin are cracked and combined with other ingredients, including preservatives, to create egg-like products used for breakfast wraps, omelets, scrambled eggs, and any other egg-adjacent delicacies. The marketing department at McDonald's cleverly claims that all of their egg-containing breakfast products start with real eggs, which isn't a total fabrication, but it also isn't the whole truth. There are real eggs in there just also happens to be a bunch of other stuff, too. So if you're in the mood for 100% eggs in the morning, skip the majority of McDonald's egg products and just go for the classic Egg McMuffin. Don't expect perfection.
What a way to start my new life.
There's no question the items seen on the McDonald's menu board and in advertisements are aesthetically pleasing to gaze upon. The buns appear fluffy, yet perfectly symmetrical. The cheese looks like it's been melted to the ideal consistency. The lettuce leaves and tomato slices contain tiny droplets of clean water, giving the appearance of freshness and crunch. It's difficult not to salivate when looking at those mouth-watering photographs on the McDonald's menu. After all, the McNuggets look hot and crispy, the fries appear salty and tantalizing, the ice cream sundaes seem like the perfect combination of creamy and refreshing. While those images are easy on the eyes, if you expect your fast food order to look like the picture on the screen, you're going to be very disappointed. In fact, the foods you're seeing when you order your meal at McDonald's or watch a McDonald's commercial on TV are actually inedible. They're mostly fake burgers, fries, and nuggets perfectly crafted to appear flawless and delicious. Not only that, the photos are further edited. The McMarketing department has spent some serious time and energy on these images, enhancing good qualities and hiding the bad, to create an unrealistic image far different from the food inside your McDonald's takeout bag. If you are ordering McDonald's and you're expecting a Big Mac that looks like sheer perfection, best to adjust your expectations downward. Your food will taste delicious, but it will most likely look like it was thrown together by a teenager, because it probably was. Don't order saltless fries.
You know what that is? French fry.
Once upon a time, a clever McDonald's patron discovered that if you order saltless French fries, you'll receive a fresh batch. Since McDonald's fries are cooked in bulk, heavily salted, and left to sit in a metallic basket waiting to be served, a customer cannot always guarantee they'll receive the freshest ones. If you ask for unsalted fries, the kitchen staff will be forced to drop a fresh basket of fries into the fryer to accommodate your request, thus ensuring your order of fries will be hot, fresh, and crispy. While this may seem like a genius life hack, it's also a massive pain in the butt for McDonald's employees who are working hard to churn out as many orders as possible in the most timely manner. Asking for a fresh basket of fries to be dropped in your honor while a vat of salted fries sits there waiting to be eaten is a waste of time and resources, and will certainly not make you the most popular patron at your local McDonald's location. So take one for the team and play fresh fry roulette just like everyone else. Never order the McLobster.
Someone reached in, grabbed it. It was a McLobster!
McDonald's does so many things right. They have perfected the burger with their classic Big Mac. They've mastered the chicken nugget with the McNugget. They have created happy kids everywhere with their Happy Meals. Even their coffee is a preferred delicacy among caffeinated beverage drinkers. McDonald's has created and continues to create so many yummy meals that are fast and reliably delicious no matter where you find yourself in the world. Yet even the best fast food establishment can mess up from time to time, and one of McDonald's major messes was the McLobster. A poor excuse for a lobster roll, this rubbery, bland, not-so-fresh-caught lobster served on a soggy bun is a major menu do not. Lobster, after all, is a seafood delicacy, and it requires a certain commitment, effort, freshness, and culinary savvy to prepare it just right. McDonald's is not the place to enjoy any kind of surf with your turf. So if you happen to see this oceanic-inspired menu item making a comeback, make sure to order something else. Literally anything else.